actually think you're the
Mario Kart.
Oh, all this time I thought it was an act. Hey, guys, look! It's the real
Mario Kart.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no. Buzz, look at
Good review.
where? Ah!
1992, Nintendo created Super Mario Kart, the racing game everybody knows. The game was a huge hit, selling 8 million copies. It became the 4th best-selling game on the Super Nintendo. And as we've learned, every game that is a success gets its rip-offs. Crash Team Racing, Mickey Speedway USA, and how even Nintendo ripped off themselves with Diddy Kong Racing. And in the year 2000, Nickelodeon released their own take on the Mario Kart franchise. The game must have been a massive success, because in 2001 they released another version of it, and this time for the Sony PlayStation. So Nicktoons Racing is a kart racer developed by Software Creations. They became acclaimed Manchester and then ceased operations in 2004. They're also known for Spider-Man and Venom, Carmageddon 64 and Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. The game features characters from old Nickelodeon shows racing over a big prize, the Krusty Krab Big Bun Award. The game begins with a mysterious character writing a letter and inviting everyone to compete. And after everyone's ready to race, a mystery rider shows up in his black sleek car. People start racing and you're brought to the main menu, where you start to experience one of the best sound designs I've ever heard in my life. You have a total of 13 characters to choose from. Tommy, Angelica, Arnold, Helga, Elisa, Darwin, Dagger and Norbert, Cat Dog, SpongeBob, Patrick, Ikis, Stimpy, and the Mystery Driver, which is locked at first. All the characters in this game play the same, with the only difference being the voice acting and the looks. For the game modes, you have Cups, which is your basic story mode where you go through each track, gathering points to make it to the next cup. Time Trial, where you race against time and try getting better times each run. Race for Fun, which is basically a single race mode. You pick a track and play against the AI. And Relay, where you can pick 3 characters and each lap it changes to another character of your choice.
3, 2, 1, go!
The gameplay is pretty basic, as you would imagine. You have your gas button, the brake button, the power up button, the jump button, and the nitrous button. The nitrous in this game works different than other games from the time. You can pick these weird round things, which fills your boost meter, and then you can press R1 to use it at will, but it does deplete with the time if you don't use it. My Mario Kart instincts were looking for a way to boost from a drift, but I couldn't find a way to do it. I watched gameplays on YouTube, tried looking on Google, but apparently nobody even talks about this game. Which isn't a surprise considering it got an amazing 1 out of 10 rating from the PlayStation magazine. Yeah, great. However, I could be wrong since I also didn't know there's a way to boost on the starting line. I ended up finding out when I was at the ending of the game. And all you gotta do is just hold gas until the countdown runs out. Look, call me dumb, but I just thought that I'd spin out like in other games if I did that. For the power-ups, you have a bubble which you can throw at enemies and hang it in the air. Something I believe is food for Stimpy, which works as a banana peel in Mario Kart. Another bubble, which works like a shield. It makes you invulnerable to hazards and spins enemies out if they hit you. A green slimy goo thingy, which also works like a banana peel, but gets you stuck in place for a few seconds. A trash can, which you can leave behind and it makes your enemy's screen go dark if they hit it. A jellyfish, which hits your enemy and stuns him for a second. A flash, which just blinds the other racers for a second. Coconut, which splits itself in 3 projectiles. Baby powder, which you leave behind and slows enemies down. This, which just falls onto everyone's heads and spins them out. Boxes that are also 3 projectiles but explode and have a bigger damage range. a snake looking cane that I don't get where it's from, that makes a tornado around you and stuns enemy if they get close, and a portal, which is arguably the most overpowered thing I've ever seen in my life. It teleports you to the first place no matter where you are on the map, unless you're me and go back to 5th place instantly after using it. The graphics are nothing to write home about. The texture warping on the PS1 version is very noticeable. Some textures just vanish out of nowhere, and SpongeBob cries with his eyes and mouth opens when he loses. I did notice that the PC version runs way better, but it doesn't have the same attention to detail. So I chose to do a review on the PS1 version because that's the version I played as a kid. And definitely not because I had to get a virtual machine, install Windows XP and drivers and patches and pray to God for the game to run. The menu looks basic but fine too. You have a view distance of 1 feet with the characters appearing out of the sky, and it really seems like Nickelodeon really wanted you to notice that this is a Nickelodeon game. The logo is plastered everywhere. The main menu, the options, the controller configuration, the mode selection, the cup selection. I am actually impressed that there's no Nickelodeon billboards in the tracks. Either that or I missed them completely. I feel like some of the levels have a really cool design, like Raptor Raceway and Rancid Raceway, and others have the worst level design I've ever seen in my life, like Pickles Parkway. I mean, look at this, I don't know where I go from here. The arrow's telling me to go forward, but there's only a wall there, and this is what happens if you follow it. So yeah, the tracks can range from very cool design to holy crap, I hate this. The game has a different song for each track. Most of them are actually pretty good, and they fit each track pretty well. This is the Bikini Bottom, for example. And this is the Safari Raceway. And where the songs hit well, the sound effects totally screw up. I hope you like dancing to your jingle just to be interrupted by this. The sound balance is completely off. I don't know what happened here, but the game blasts you with sound effects, while the voices are extremely low or distorted. Like, I have no idea what Patrick says here. And this is what happens if you hit Elga. Yeah, have fun sleeping after that one. It really seems like they actually ran out of time, so they just shipped the game the way it was and then noticed it was a problem. But again, I don't know how you cannot see these. Okay, I'm gonna stop just for the sake of your ears. Like I was saying before, you're racing against the Mr. Driver for the Krusty Krab Big Bun Award, which was apparently not approved by Mr. Krabs. But here's the thing, I grew up with SpongeBob as my favorite cartoon, but I never watched SpongeBob like you do. I watched dubbed SpongeBob, making this...
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
turn into this.
Não, aqui é o Patrick.
So if you're from the US, you probably already know who the Mr. Driver is. Well, I didn't, and this was a huge revelation to me when I was a kid. So you win the last cup and the Mr. Driver shows up as the narrator is stunned by him being blanked on, trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again. You then get the award and a supply of Krabby Patties as you drive away to the 2D sun in the background. So yeah, the game is pretty short, you can finish in like 2 hours or so. There are actually speedruns of the game that are 20 minutes long. I was impressed people even ran this game, but yeah, shout out to these 2 people. Oh yeah, I then found out that I was playing on easy, and that the game wanted me to play on a higher difficulty to unlock bonuses. So I did what any sane person would and went to YouTube to see what the bonuses are. The medium difficulty bonus is unlocking the hard difficulty, and the hard difficulty bonus is unlocking a bonus mode where you go around the map collecting presents with a timer running up. After you collect all the presents, the game shows you the timer and that's it. You are free to play again and get a better time. Besides the PlayStation Magazine, the game got mixed reviews. It's a fun game, but I wouldn't go out of my way to play it unless you have a weird nostalgia about it. You're probably better playing something like Crash Team Racing or Diddy Kong Racing. It is nothing special, but it's a game. And that wraps it up. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please let me know. I hope you didn't notice me trying to stretch this video to the 10 minutes mark. Mainly because I don't even know why people do it, but it must be something good. But come on, IGN has done worse. But anyway, take care.